Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Nekomonogatari White. But this time, I'm going to be checking out episode 2. And last time in episode 1, man oh man, we got some very different things going on because we got a totally different change of perspective here. Because this is the first time in the series where we've shifted away from Araragi. Araragi was nowhere to be seen last episode. They talked about him and the fact that he wasn't present, but he's not here. So the story is not being told from his point of view as it always has been. Instead, it's being told from the point of view of Hanekawa. So now she is the narrator, and there's already been some noticeable differences as a result of that. Most notably, Senjugahara, how she's acting. She's not as composed as she would usually be. She was exceptionally emotional, especially when she found out that Hanekawa was staying in the abandoned cram school. She rushed in tears, slapping her in the face, getting mad at her for putting herself in danger like that. We've never seen Senjugahara that emotional before, and it was rather jarring, especially because it concerned Senjugahara, who previously, from Araragi's point of view, it would seem as though the two of them were more strained and almost competitive. But now, we got Senjugahara just openly distressed about her safety. It begs the question of who is the more reliable narrator here. Is Hanekawa's perspective of Senjugahara more accurate than Araragi's? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the middle. That would be the most logical way to look at it, if you ask me. But besides all that, what happened in the episode was that, well, Hanekawa's house burned down. Yeah, seriously. Supposedly, possibly the random tiger that she came across might have done it, but we can't confirm yet. In any case, though, the house is gone. She had to stay in the cram school. Senjugahara got mad at her. Now she's staying with Senjugahara, and Senjugahara started to almost come onto her a little bit. Not really, though. She's probably just messing with her, but she did offer to take a shower with her. A friendly shower where they would, clean each other, and she would want to see her naked body. That's what she said. Her words, not mine. Seriously, I'm actually quite interested to see the amount of differences that'll come into play with Hanekawa being the one telling the tale rather than Araragi. I mean, there's already been some differences with Mayoi, for example, like how instead of being the kind of person to be insightful and giving advice, instead she was seeking it from Hanekawa, which is quite different than how we've usually seen her. Seriously, this is actually a pretty complicated way to tell a story where the way characters are represented is different depending on whose perspective we're looking from. It can be a very nuanced way to tell a tale, and it's especially difficult if you're, not upfront about that to your audience. Somebody might have a difficult time getting the idea if that's what you're shooting for, but hey, this is Monogatari. You know where you're going. You know what you're getting into going in, and if you don't, you're going in unprepared. But anyway, let us just get into part 2 of the Tsubasa Tiger arc. This was a fascinating one. Right at the end, Senjugahara digging deep into the mind of Hanekawa, talking about her as if she just takes whatever comes her way, be it good or bad, based on her perspective on food, and that the flavor doesn't matter. Just put food on a plate in front of her and she will eat it. She doesn't care. And perhaps that's the same for how she is just in general, and that she doesn't really care what comes her way one way or the other. She'll just roll with the punches and then let all that stress build up, transform into a cat, and then prowl the streets and fight a tiger. I still want to know how the rest of that went down. Could she have lost to that thing? How? Unless she's gotten weaker since the events of Nekomonogatari Black, there's no way I can see her just straight up losing to that guy. Otherwise he'd be really, really strong, because her wits in battle were enough to take out Oshino countless times, and you're gonna tell me this tiger could be that strong? Unless that's not what happened. Maybe she beat him. I have literally no way to know. I just feel like that if she had won, I would have seen it. And of course, we had shower scene. Because why not, right? I can already tell the kind of things they would be attempting to convey thematically out of that, but man, it was excessive. It contrasts itself from the Shinobu with Araragi shower scene in that the emphasis on sensuality was way more apparent, you know? I'm wondering why that would be, because with Araragi, it was just because he wasn't looking at Shinobu in a sensual way, so his focus wasn't on specific things. But with this was pretty much the exact opposite, with silhouetted shots of them grabbing up on each other and things of that nature. Still, interesting. I'll have to think about that one and see if you guys have anything to say on that element of it, but anyway, I guess for now that's it for the episode, guys, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, subscribe to be updated on more, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Next time, we got episode 3 out of 5. There's gonna be a couple more after that. Maybe we'll see more about this tiger who apparently has some business here in town and seems to think it's very crucial that Hanekawa saw him, in that it seems to be directly tied to what the tiger is here to do. Now that she's seen him, I guess he still has more work that needs to be done? Probably? Can't say for sure the consequences of their encounter. I mean, she didn't look beat up or anything, so I guess she was fine. This one was pretty heavy on dialogue and relationship stuff involving Senjugahara and Hanekawa. Probably gonna be something I'm gonna have to think more about on my own and relay more information in the beginning of next episode, because this one definitely left a lot to think about. It was a very different kind of episode. I mean, so far Nekomonogatari White has been very distinct from the others, just, you know, for the fact that it's from Hanekawa's point of view and Araragi isn't here, and that means we're getting a whole different thing. So like I said, for now that's it. Hope to catch you guys next time, but till then, I will see you guys later.